She came into the room and instantly started laying into me about being a Seventh-day Adventist. Like, what? Let me tell you what was going on. One of my friends, her aunt, I've never done anything to this woman. This woman's older than me. I don't even know, when you're a teenager, I must have been about 13, 14 then. All you know is somebody's old. If I had to really venture a guess as to how old she was, maybe 35. Okay, let's just say she was 35 then. And we'll call her, what we gonna call Auntie? We'll call her Auntie Bella. Auntie Bella. We'll call her Auntie Bella. Auntie Bella, I would go over my friend's house, and if Auntie Bella was there, I promise you, the first thing she would do is come after me and try to bring up some Seventh-day Adventist thing and how she didn't like Seventh-day Adventists and how I was a part of that. I'm like a 13-year-old, 14-year, let's just say I was 14, as a 14-year-old little child. And she would just be laying all this on me and just being vicious and just snappy and snippety with me. And then sometimes she would just come in there bigging herself up about how, her body is beautiful and look how, you could see her hip bone. I guess she wanted to show me how thin she was. I don't know what was going on with this lady, but I'm telling you, anytime she was there, she would lay into me about being Seventh-day Adventist. I'm like, I don't know what Seventh-day Adventist hurt you. It wasn't me. You see here, I'm your friend. I'm your niece's friend. What are you doing? Are you okay? Oh my goodness. It was crazy. I don't even remember. I mean, I sort of know why she stopped, but we won't share it here. But she stopped after a while because she had to, but didn't make any sense. I'm trying to tell you, wisdom teethingers, sometimes adults would hate you for no reason. I know sometimes you maybe don't like adults because you think they don't know nothing. It's not that kind of thing. Or maybe maybe I should talk a story. You know what? But I understand not for adults you and adults not to really connect. But for an adult to actually just hate you, you and them are on the same level, you and them are in school together. This is how this woman was treating me. Me and her are in school, me and her niece, all three of us are on the same level, and it's no big deal. This is how she was behaving. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Listen, wisdom understands that there's some adults that just have never matured. Their immaturity causes them to forget that there's a difference. There's a gap between a kid and them. They're so busy trying to still be young and relatable that they lose all the benefits and wisdom of becoming an adult. Or maybe they didn't have it before. Maybe they have self-esteem issues just like you do. They've never really matured to the point where they feel secure about their appearance, about how they are presented in this world, and about who they are. And they end up projecting that on you. It happens. Don't engage them as far as possible, because regardless of the fact, they're still older, they have more knowledge about how the world works, and chances are they'll be able to cut you down quicker than you could cut them down. Do not engage. Just try to stay away from them as much as possible. And then there's stupidness. You're all fight and ready to tear into them, fiery, petty, ready to make sure this person knows that I don't care who you are. I don't care whose aunt you are, whose mama you are. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. And you know what? I could see where you want to go with that. I could see that. If that's what you want to say, make sure you say it respectfully, but don't go all snippety, snappity. You can't talk to me like that. because it just makes things worse. It's obvious that this older person has never matured, has self-esteem issues, has issues overall, or else they'll never be trying to pick a fight or trying to engage with a young kid out of nowhere. Like nowhere. It's not like I did anything to her. This is a whole different thing if you as a kid did something to irritate them or cause the adult to start, want to retaliate. It's a totally different thing about if they just come attacking you out of nowhere. Anyway, there you have it. Wisdom, stupidness. Choose wisdom. Remember, show me your brightest, show me your best, show me the latest guru. God's wisdom lets theirs look like stupidness. Let me see what here. She had insecurity about her own religion, if she had one. There was a lot of insecurity there